Okay, here I'm reviewing Scared. Played Sigma, I'm pretty sure the entirety of Kings, if I remember. I don't know if I'm gonna go through entirety of Kings if it gets repetitive, but I'm looking for positional errors, and there was like something else I was looking for. It was like it's just with your rock combo and like when you're using rocks in general. Um,
Actuating the barrier.
okay, you've identified they're on the Winston comp.
Destroying the barrier.
I remember this pretty well. It wasn't that long ago, but okay, cool. See Winston, he's taking high ground. See the rest of his team, he's taking high ground. This crouch strafing is giving me a stroke. Okay. You saw the Winston here. With the Winston here, I know that you see the soldier, but with Winston here, he can jump to your backline. That is just what Winston Leap can do. So you need to know that that's a threat. You see soldier poking from an off angle. You know he's poking from here. Okay, now you see Genji, you see everyone else, you see Lucio, and it's too late. You've realized too late that the Winston's here, the bubble's in your backline, your team is split, and everyone is now going to die. But here's something that I see. I showed what you could see. Let me just make it so it's a 5-second interval switch. Okay, now here's what I see as a spectator. Okay, they go top. Let's see what your team does. We already know what they do. Let's see what your team does. What your team wants to do. Okay. They want. See how they're kind of posturing here? I know Mamba is a higher level player. Object. Yeah, I know this is you're playing with tier 3 players. You know, against tier 2, and you're tier 2 tank, but it's tier 3 players know, hey, they're in dive position. It's King's Row. Let's flip the map. Because now, if you stand here, that Winston is no longer. I mean, he can be like max jump range, but he's not going to jump that far. That's why they're posturing this way, because this is where they know that they want to go. And they're assuming that you know this, but you don't. Tier 2 player, you're still learning. That's fine. This is why we VOD. But now, they're like, okay, oh shoot, we have to rotate back to my Sigma, who's still playing in this very isolating position. Because you might be like, they don't want to fight me, I'm Sigma, I'm just going to poke them out right here. Yeah, they don't need to fight you. They want to fight the people back here. And by you playing here, they're forced to play in a position where their Winston can jump on them. That's what happens. Winston bubble splits Mamba with the BAP. Lucio falls, and that's how everyone just kind of falls over. So, yeah, everyone just kind of falls over there. But that's fine. That's just a little switch. And when you guys get to your attack, you'll see the defense do exactly that. Where they, you know, flip the map.
Show me what you're made of. The answer remains nebulous.
I thought you guys were gonna get this retest here with the flip. It was really close, I remember. Yeah, you guys didn't get it, but that's fine. It's not the end of the world. Good shots. Good target prioritization.
Barrier initialized.
Okay. Now here's where I saw your second positional error. Normally, yes, it's good to hold archers. But that's in a comp that's going to play through this choke point you want to play. Like Rhyme v. Rhyme. Like, their damage line's going to be this way. They're going to be pushing through choke. And if your team is hiding on this wall, they're just going to put all the damage into the Reinhardt peeking, and the Reinhardt's going to fall over, and you're playing for that kind of resource. The resources that you're playing against is Dive. And Dive does not want to be poked out. Dive wants to have all of their resources so that when they jump in, they don't die. But if you're playing at this close of an angle, and when they all go up top, you're not gonna be able to poke out those resources from them. So once it goes high, you know, Genji wall climbed up. Also, they switched to Sombra, so Sombra's just gonna assume they're gonna be behind you. They go through his choke. I remember this wrong. Okay, oh, it's because they had rush. That makes sense. But yeah, you're still playing here. Why was I blind? I guess I didn't. Oh, I was looking at the tracer. You're still playing like here at this choke. They're going to ignore you. They're going to go for your backline again, which they do. And now you've also been separated by bubble. This is a great bubble placement from yellow. Now you've been completely separated. Honestly, they could have just turned onto you. They're also rush blading, so yeah, your team's just dead because you don't have beats. But imagine instead of taking that close archers, yeah, you give up a little bit of cart space. But let's say you were playing up here, and you guys were poking at them out, making it so they couldn't do anything. You poke them out, they're not gonna rush up here unless they TP, but up here you could at least poke out their resources so they can't dive you as hard as they just dived your backline. Because you've just been hard separated from your backline here. And yeah, you die. But again, that's just a positional thing. I also think you need to be more confident in your decision. You keep asking other people, hey, I think we should do this. I want you to take control here. I want you to be like, hey, we should do this, we should stand here, we should use this ult. You know, that kind of stuff. I know you have a stutter, which I know is, yeah, I can't do anything about that. And you can't really do anything about that, but, you know, I feel like you also just need more confidence, you know. Yeah, you have a stutter, but it's fine. Again, do you want to stand that close to Winston? I mean, he kind of jumps here. He feeds a little, but where am I? But like, we're at such a close position right now for wanting to poke. I'll put it back a little bit. Like, you walk up to the choke here, and your team just kind of meets them head on. And then, yeah. Like, look how close you are. They're getting so much value. Winston's now primaling you into your team. I mean, they kind of ult dump. You guys retaliate with your ults, but you're down, so it's gonna be too late. What I would have liked there is earlier ults from your team. Maybe call something out there like, hey, let's early beat engage or something. I forgot, did you guys hold this part? I think you did. No you didn't, because you guys, yeah, I remember you got EMP'd. But, I like the winnable fight turn. You missed Flux, but that's fine. Yeah, it forced the EMP, which honestly, that's fine. Now here, I'd be like, okay, the Sigma's not working. They're gonna be controlling the high grounds here. Do I want to go Winston my own? That could work. Diva? Diva's not that great. They could hack you and they'd probably burst you out. With your comp, I would maybe think of the Winston. I know that's your comfort pick. And Object, who already used Window, could just switch to Kiri. You'll be a little bit behind on Rush, but obviously you don't have Window, or you wouldn't have any ults anyway. So maybe switching off Sig here would be the play. Because right now Sigma's not working.
Through hardships to the stars.
I think you're adjusting your audio here.
The barrier appears.
Okay. So this is just a Sigma tech. When you're rocking, hold primary fire. Because when you rock, it's for rock combo. This is what I was talking about earlier. What I saw late, what I was seeing later. You're rocking and then clicking primary fire. If you hold down your primary fire, as your rock is coming out, 2 shots of primary fire go with it, and it's really good for burst combos. Whoops. Good job taking cover. Don't want those fashion poke. But yeah, this is Already a lost fight. Or you guys win this one? I always forget. Oh, you guys won this one. I remember now. Wait, how did you win that? Wait a minute. Was Yellow dead? This is when you... Oh, this is when you killed Yellow. What am I doing? I already forgot what the fight was. Yeah, this is when you killed Yellow. Okay, yeah, never mind. That was a cleanup fight. Okay, I like this, but as soon as you see him, now you have to be backing up. Okay, that's good. I keep backing. As soon as you walk forward there, you're gonna die. Because they have speed. Winston's gonna bump you off. The Bash is gonna pressure you. Okay, Bash pressuring you. Okay, luckily they don't punish you for positioning, but now they're bubbled. You still haven't backed up. You've actually walked in front of Bubble. And yeah, you fall over. Yeah, against their comp, it's like when you have to keep backing, you have to keep poking. With your comp, you really never want to engage onto them. Because you're just, this is a, stop them from engaging comp by poking them out. And then Trish is just going for cleanups. It's hard for Trish to clean up when you're not really poking at them. Great flux. Small note. Your shield's still there. It's just small note. Don't forget about your Sigma shield. Because, yeah, there. Look how much damage you just took. I mean, I guess it's good because just of course will get ult charge. Imagine you could retract your shield. You were at 488. You were at like 200. Imagine if this was a losing fight and you just died to a Bastion ult because you forgot to retract your shield. Okay, you're coming back to this spot. This is fine. Hopefully learn from last time. They need to poke then leave. Trying the Ash. Actually, I like this ego peek. Not ego peek. Greedy peek. Okay. You know what, this I like. Forcing the back line. But now you're getting cut off again. You have to be backing up. You're in a bubble. Okay. I don't know why your Lucio didn't beat. But yeah, let me see from his POV. Maybe he couldn't beat because you're behind bubble. That might be a reason why he didn't want to. Hopefully that's the reason. Okay, he just didn't get a chance. Oh god, I love these noises. Okay, so that was the end of your defense. And I think after this first point attack, you played well. So I'm just gonna finish up this first point attack.
Very well.
Why seek answers when you do?
Defend objective A.
Ready, set, go!
The barrier appears. Enemy dirt theory.
Okay, taking statue. This is good. Your team's with you.
Return to
You're
me.
poking. You're poking.
Position on the objective.
Okay. Alright, Trisha gets picked. That's unlucky. They're gonna walk on you because they have a brig. This is a leave angle. Lucy gets caught out. Just keep leaving. They're gonna keep walking on you if you don't leave. Here they come.
Actuating the barrier.
Okay, they got death ball comp. You stand next to them, you're gonna die. So here's what I'm pretty sure I told you guys, just to think about your positioning, and you gotta rotate with speed.
The barrier cannot withstand much more. Enemy turret sighted.
This might be the most miscommunicated rotation in my life that I've ever seen. Because I think you guys went 3 different ways by saying the same thing. You guys said right, but no one said walk right down here, walk right into the stairs here, or go through theater and go right side, because this is so funny from my perspective. The call was to go to the right. You start going this way. Your soldier goes this way. Your Lucio goes this way, but then your Cass goes this way, and your Bap goes this way. It was such poor communication. Like, everyone needs to know where you want to rotate.
Enemy turret destroyed.
because it slows down your rotation. You're wasting more time on the clock. You're getting less poke in. You're giving them more time to react to your rotate. Yeah, you can't make that jump unless you have speed boost. Now here, the defending team knows, okay, they got 3 angles on us. Here we are going to die. So they rotate where you're not. This is a great rotation from them. They did without speed. That's okay. Now, as soon as they do that, you should be dropping off heights. So when you drop off heights, you're forcing points. Right now, they don't even need to peek. Honestly, if I was them, I am sitting right here. I'm not shooting you. I'm not looking at you until I see any one point. Because if I'm using shield, if I was them, if I'm using shield, if I'm using ammo, or if I'm using any abilities, when you're not even on point, it's a waste. So they just chill here. Let me see their cooldowns. Like, the Brig could bring back armor packs. The Bab could bring back his burst heal. The Torb his turret. You know, they have the rest of their cooldowns. But, like, you sitting here, they don't actually have to use anything. Like, the poke that they're taking, they're shooting, they don't even have to show themselves if they didn't want to. That's what the highest level people will do. Until you drop, they're not going to use one cooldown. And you're here with 300 shield health, and they don't even need to use shield because you're not on point. Eventually, I think I just tell you that you need to drop because nothing's happening. It's an objective-based game. You have to go to the point eventually. I think that your call was, we'll wait for them to do something. Well, they don't need to do anything. They're defending. Their job is to guard the point, and the point is not being pressured. So you need to make this drop, which you do eventually. But look, well, okay, let's look at your shields. 504. Let's see your team's resources. Okay, cast whatever. Soldier has resources. Okay, your Bapper's resources and your Lucio's resources. This is good. But, because how late you dropped, everyone on their team has all their resources as well. So now, it's about if you're able to stay alive, and basically, at this point, your job is just to survive, because you've put your team in the good positioning. Now it's your team's job to use that positioning to, get kills. Okay. This is you using your eat when he is rock and you're full HP. You, in the Sigma mirror, if he is rock, you do not eat. If he is rock, that means, he's able to stop this very crucial ability of yours. So, if he is holding rock, then oh look, you just got off. Hahaha. If he's holding rock, that's fine. Like if you're 0 HP and you're like whatever, like 10 HP and you need to eat so you don't like die and you force him rock, that's fine. But you're 625 HP, you don't need to eat, you get stunned, and then you get crushed because now you don't have eat. I'm just gonna speed this up a little bit.
Was there a miscalculation?
Okay, that's another example of the rock combo. I'm gonna put this in 0.25. When you rock here, if you're holding primary fire, boom boom, 2 shots would go out at the BAP. That's just something that you need to do with Sig whenever you rock, because it doesn't make you shoot slower for the next shot. It's just another shot to have. Okay, that's just a reset. That's fine that you die at high noon.
Back from the brink once more.
I think I'm just gonna watch this last fight, and the rest was a snowball, so I think it was fine. And then you guys did good on defense. It's pretty much the same thing. This is a good rotate.
30 seconds.
Everyone knew where they were going this time. You can just see statue, that's fine. Yeah, you can't make that jump unless you're at amp speed. Okay, you're making the rotation. They've already made the rotation through. I like this drop. This is a great flux. Well done. Nice. Great play. And that was it. That's the advice I give you. I'm just going to do a quick example of what I mean of the Sigma rock. Just so you can see the difference. So, what you were doing
Why seek answers when
is that you would rock, and then you went right after. But
inevitable?
the rock I want you doing, just have to wait for the cooldown. I'm holding primary fire. As soon as I click rock, I'm holding primary fire. Look at that. Like the shots came out almost instantly, and it's like if you rock them, that's where they're gonna be. Like if you, assuming you hit the rock, they're already gonna be there. So rock holding primary fire, and look, I get my next shot. So that's what a
Lost to the
good Sigma burst combo
cosmos.
is. As you tell, he was 1 HP. So if you're ever point blank and access that one, again, this is no penalty to your primary fire. I think I just punched through him. I'm gonna do that again because that was embarrassing.
Caught in the slipstream.
Alright, so you're gonna rock, hold primary fire, and then you're gonna melee right after. And you get to like, go right back to shooting again. So that's what you need to be doing at Sigma. Everything else looks good. I like to do the combo again, just make sure I do it clean. Yeah. But it's a fast combo. And that's what you should be doing at Sigma. If you have any questions, message me. Other people can benefit from this. Other than that, I think you just need to be more confident. You need to direct your team. You gotta be that guy who makes the calls, makes the plays. Even if it's the wrong call, I want you making them because I'd rather have everyone have a plan than people not know what to do.